subscribe or this rat's gonna be in your bed tonight, you little child.
Hello everybody, so I wanted to know what it would be like if, you know, to have another commentary YouTuber with me to talk about a recent movie I've seen. So, like any other manly man, it's in the name, sub to it, I kidnapped one.
I'm kept here under my will.
Yeah. So anyway, have you seen #Alive?
Yeah.
Alright, well we're gonna talk about that. Hello everybody, my name is Tusk, and welcome back to another commentary video. So today we're going to be reviewing the zombie thriller, that is, the zombie Korean thriller on Netflix. It's known as #Alive, where me and my friend Silas, aka Piku now, sub to him, by the way, just watched with me, and we finished. So, originally, what did you expect from this movie?
So as I went into this movie, I expected a pretty bland, zombie movie, you know, from Z Nation. You know, you got a bunch of bland zombies, bad CGI, and $20 budget. And from The Walking Dead, you got, well, I already used this move, can't use it again. But it's a pretty good zombie movie. It puts a lot of realistic aspects into how it would actually go. You know, there's a lot of sad endings, happy endings, cliches sometimes, but you know, sometimes actually you can guess what's gonna happen. But a lot of times you can't, and it just feels like it's a whole new type of zombie movie when it comes to the whole way it actually executes
So,
the movie.
What we noticed mainly when watching this is that the protagonist of this story, named Jung-un, is not an idiot.
Yes, okay, this is a big breakthrough in zombie movies. He is not retarded. Round of applause to him. Now, from the magic gurus that made it, they apparently know how to make a pretty good zombie movie, because the 2 to, I think, 4 characters that were in it were actually alright. My favorite had to be the zombie entry number 43, Big Joe. He just loved his ramen, man.
Yeah, y'all know, if y'all seen #Alive, then you know about that teenager who got into Jung-un's house, and then when he left, he got eaten by a big fat zombie who we dubbed Big Joe. Yes.
Best character, 10 out of 10.
Oh boy.
I don't know how he hasn't gotten a Grammy yet. But besides that, the movie's actually pretty well made. The beginning has a good. I'm talking. You may be the one kidnapping me, but I'm the one talking here. So anyway, the movie goes out pretty well. In the beginning, you see a nice CGI come to it. You know, it doesn't look like CGI, but I'm pretty sure it is. Didn't really do a lot of research there, but it looks pretty nice. Nice animation if it is CGI. If not, then they did some really good camera.
So, yeah. Next on the list, we have to talk about what we really didn't want to see. Which, personally, I'll go first. I think the zombies were far too adapted and intelligent in this, because there was a scene where this lady tried to make a zip line to the building next over, but the rope fell down to the pavement floor from the top floor, and the zombie climbed and scaled it like a mountain climber.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. Although in the beginning it did say that in the virus, like in the news report, that they were smart enough to open doors, but climb a rope?
Climb a rope? Most kids can't do that.
Yeah, like I can't do that. And the guy that climbed it, he was like wearing some pretty heavy stuff. And like considering how they act, they can't be quote in, yeah. And the way they act, they can't be quote-unquote in their right mind, so them being able to climb a ladder is kinda just not how it would go.
Alright, so next on the list, we're actually going to be looking throughout the entire storyline. So, as your narrator, I'm going to start out. Jung-un is a streamer and a gamer in the city of, not the city, but the country of South Korea. Specifically, we don't know, they didn't really tell us, but a far distant town, biggest town in Seoul, South Korea. He originally was streaming games like PUBG and Fallout when originally and like he heard noises outside, and he looked outside, and there were sadly zombies attacking the central area. Which, honestly, if this were America and not Korea, we'd probably mistake it for a Trump rally and get out our Confederate flags.
Okay, pause. Can we take a note? Can we just take a second to mention how easily that would have been over if it was just in America?
Yes.
Like, no offense to any people in South Korea, but everyone down here has guns. Way too many guns.
Day 65, I got a new
Day 65, just killed a couple 112, you know, around the block, you know, man.
Yeah, just got a foul with a baby doll on the end of it. It's great, which is a great alternative to having a silencer. But anyway, so he hears sounds outside. I really wish I could play clips for this, but I'm using Share Factory. So he looks outside and he sees the zombies. Well, he doesn't originally like see the zombies at the base, but he sees people running in panic and certain things, and it really gets the attention of him. And he goes on stream and he talks about, you know, well, he doesn't really go back to streaming, I don't think, but he just goes back on his game, PUBG, just plays until he looks outside once more and sees a daughter begin to eat and like devour the flesh of her mother, her supposedly mother, viciously, and it really freaks him out. So he closes his curtains and he sits on his couch like, what just happened? He decides to turn on TV to, you know, read out his mind. By the way, I feel like I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video. Spoilers: I do not own #Alive. It is a Netflix original film made by South Korean studios. Okay. So, he goes onto his TV to look what's happening, and he sees a news report about certain creatures going, like, these cannibalistic, like, just monsters just ripping through flesh and stuff, and, you know, just, it's all around just not good. So, essentially, what he does is do probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen in a zombie movie, and even though we just talked about how he's not an idiot, you know, he posts his address on social media. What do you gotta say about that?
Well, so there's actually two sides to this story. The posting his address on social media, yeah, that was kind of stupid. You think people are turning cannibal in the streets, and if they're smart enough to climb the rope, then they definitely are smart enough to read numbers, apparently, by the movie logic. So, and another thing that would be is actually in the ending, this helicopter comes in, which actually finds them.
Hey! We're saving that for last, buddy, pal.
But that wasn't a dream of his.
Alright, well, anyway, so continuing on, he looks at the broadcast, and after posting online, he decides to go back to stream his game. Hey guys, you know, don't forget to subscribe. You know, just, you know, the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, that's a funny part. You know the zombie apocalypse, people are out in the streets dying, you know, you gotta plug that Twitch channel. Sub to Peking on Twitch.
Gotta plug it, boys. Oh, well, to put it bluntly, I really hope I can fit all of this in a 15-minute video, because it'll cut off randomly. So, to put it bluntly, he's not the smartest, but he's smarter than most zombie movie protagonists. So, skipping forward a bit.
I'm narrating this part.
Okay.
Anyway, so skipping to the very last and sort of middle. So anyway, he decides to he finds this girl out, and she's very cash money gamer. She throws a zip line, gives him food, they meet up after he tries to kill himself. Very epic not gamer move right here, but she throws a zip line over, gives him food, you know, very normal stuff that you would do. And then this zombie grabs it and starts climbing up it. And like he's wearing this big firefighter suit, so like you'd think it would be like heavy, but nah. He's just climbing up. Yeah, and like yeah, they're smart enough to open doors, but climb up ropes? I don't know about that, Chief. But anyway, they both meet up and decide to head to a new place to get rescued. So they get there, and this guy actually throws a gas grenade. Like, I was like, is this man American? They're in South Korea. Is this man
the Florida man we've been waiting for?
But no, it was just this Korean man with American blood in him, I'm pretty sure. But
and then, and also a
and then it turns out he backstabs them.
Yeah, and he also has a child fetish.
Yeah, that's the joke we made. So anyway, he throws the woman in this room, like this baby room, with his wife in it. But oh no.
His wife is a zombie, and it's on a leash, like some kind of fetish wear. Like, I don't know what they were doing before this apocalypse kicked off, but it was pretty kinky. So, they originally just, they... the girl is in there after being drugged, by the way, in the alcohol. Which, by the way, this guy is freaking stacked. Like, this guy has got all
bro,
the
he has, like, food, water.
I mean, he's just, and this is why you always be by yourself, kids, in the zombie apocalypse. You don't have to rely on anyone. Whew, I have hiccups, so... Put my pop filter on so you can't...
So anyway, they get him down after beating the wife. The wife actually eats him, and after they get a gun, so zombies are now rushing to them because they shot a gun like 4 times. And then they do the epic gamer wussy move and try to kill themselves to get out of being eaten. But just as they're about to do it, just as the boyfriend is about to be the big shoot man, the helicopter comes. They run as fast as they can. They get out to the roof, and what happens? But none other than the helicopter isn't there until it is. No.
So we're gonna end the video right here.
Nah, but anyway, so the helicopter comes, they get away, and the SOS is completely there. And they live happily ever after. So anyway, in my opinion, the movie's a pretty good movie.
Our final opinions. Yes, this is
a
good movie.
Yeah, it's pretty gamer.
I'm gonna rate this a 7 out of 10 on the manliness scale.
I'll give it a 7.5 on the manliness scale.
Alright. Well, this has been. Go check out Piku Now's channel. It's been a nice collab on the commentary channel anyway. So,
okay, hold on. How do you walk across that? Hold on.
What? Because I'm God. Now,
hello
everybody. My name is Tusk. Anyway, stay frosty. Much love.
You thought this was the outro? Well, you're wrong, but you're right. Goodbye.